Hello everyone and welcome to another custom figure showcase, and today I'm going to be showing you something which I know many people have wanted me to do, and it is an open Dalek set. But if I bring my hand in, you can see that this is a 3 3/4 inch custom. Now, why did I do it in 3 3/4 inch? Well, partly because I didn't have a 5-inch Dalek spare that I wanted to take apart and use, but mainly because I had a 3 3/4 inch black Dalek spare, so why not use what I've already got? And I'll be perfectly honest, I'm actually preferring that I've done this in 3 3/4 inch than 5-inch, because with a 5-inch open Dalek, I've done the Metaltron open Dalek, and it was good, but it didn't present a huge amount of challenge, whereas working on a smaller scale like this, where I've got to actually sculpt new pieces and do things like that, was much more of a challenge, and I much preferred it. And obviously I had to sculpt in the mutant. Now, obviously he is slightly too large, and he is closer in scale to a 5-inch mutant reveal Dalek. The reason I didn't use a mutant reveal Dalek is because I didn't have one spare, and again I would have had to have sculpted in these extra tendril bits anyway, so I thought why not sculpt the whole thing. I didn't add much in the interior and the bottom. I thought about adding in more wires, but I actually ran out of wires, so I didn't. These pieces are just hinged in. Well, they're not hinged in, they don't move, but these are just matchsticks to give the appearance of hinges. And what I've done here, apart from this one, because I actually cut that one too much, I've just used a Stanley knife to serrate one side of them, and then I can just bend them up and then glue them into place, and then they're fixed open. These parts are just glued on, again, with matchsticks. They're not very tidy at the back, as you can see, but it's always viewed on display from the front. And once you view it on display from the front, it looks very good. So I'm very pleased with how this has been done. I'm sure some people are going to say, oh, can you do this in 5-inch or 12-inch? To be honest, probably not going to happen, because, as I said, the 5-inch doesn't present much of a challenge, and I don't like the idea of a 12-inch. However, I wouldn't be adverse to doing an 18-inch version, but do not expect to see that from me anytime soon. As many people know, I have quite the selection of 18-inch Daleks, but I only have one Dalek sec, and all the other versions I have are still in partly or full working order, or are already customs, and I don't want to have to reuse them. So if I ever came across another 18-inch Dalek with all the parts, because some people have said, like, oh, you know, some people have sent me messages with 18-inch Daleks saying, here, maybe you can use this, but a lot of them don't come with all the parts, and that's not really of any use to me, because it would cost me more to get a non-functioning 18-inch Dalek with all parts complete would be cheaper than to have to get one that is missing parts at a cheaper price, but then I'll have to get that shipped out to me and find all the parts, pay for them, and ship those to me. It would be cheaper just to find a full 18-inch Dalek for the right price, but obviously for the right price is a very particular matter. And at present time, as I said, I don't have another one spare, and I don't have any plans to buy another one, but should I ever find myself with a spare one, whether it's a bronze one that I can spray up or another black Dalek, I would definitely like to make this as an 18-inch custom one day, because there is a lot more things I could do with it, and it would certainly be a very interesting build. But for now, that is my 3 3/4 inch open Dalek sec. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot, and be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. There is an exclusive webcomic and rewards for people who support it, and the funding generated by my Patreon helps me fund future videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.